In August 2007, many websites carried the following as a headline story. Shaolin Temple, the birthplace of the Chan sect of Buddhism, or Zen as it came to be called in Japan, was planning to go public. However, when the temple's abbot, monk Shi Yongxin, denied the report, Mount Sung Park management stepped in to clarify the situation. It was Mount Sung's Shaolin Tourism Group company that was planning to be listed in late 2008 or 2009, and not Shaolin Temple itself. Shaolin Temple had been at the center of public attention for a number of years preceding this incident. For the Kung Fu tours it organized around the world, the temple's entanglement in a trademark lawsuit, its founding of a commercial business, its application to be included in the World Oral and Intangible Cultural Heritage List, and its worldwide search for the best Kung Fu practitioners, to say nothing of the temple revealing its legendary Kung Fu secrets online. To some extent then, this 1,000-year-old temple that had been the center of so many popular Kung Fu stories was the center of the world of swordsmen once again. At the center of this whirlpool was the temple's abbot Shi Yongxin, regarded by many people as the CEO of Shaolin Temple. Comparing the abbot to a CEO is not unfounded, for almost every significant change the temple has experienced during the last 20 years has been related in one way or another to him. Some people regard the abbot of Shaolin Temple as a controversial figure, but to many more, he is a hero who has revitalized the temple and taken Shaolin Kung Fu to the world. For a very long time, the Shaolin Temple School of Kung Fu was regarded as the #1 school of martial arts. It was the most influential, had the longest history, and incorporated more styles of Kung Fu than any other. Shaolin Temple is located on top of Mount Sung in Henan Province on China's Central Plain, and it is a place of considerable military significance where Kung Fu masters have resided since ancient times. The reason Shaolin Kung Fu is profound is that it brings together many different Kung Fu styles. At one moment it can be vigorous and swift, at another gentle and soft. And it is said that Shaolin Kung Fu is about a perfect combination of motion and stillness. Shaolin Kung Fu was originally practiced by monks simply to keep fit, but it incorporated the best fighting skills from other schools. There are, as a result, different types of Shaolin Kung Fu, with some people claiming there were once as many as 360. Some of these have inevitably been lost, but even so, more than 100 are still practiced today. The temple has even founded martial arts academies and other centers in order to spread its style of Kung Fu, and so many schools owe their origins to Shaolin. Millions of people know that Shaolin Temple is the birthplace of Shaolin Kung Fu. However, how did Shaolin Kung Fu come to develop, and who created this school of Kung Fu that is now famous throughout the entire world? In the year 495, the 19th year of the reign of Emperor Taihe during the Northern Wei dynasty, a monk belonging to the Hinayana sect of Buddhism journeyed from India to China on foot. Because he preferred living in places set apart from the bustle of the secular world, Emperor Shaolin, himself a pious Buddhist, had a temple built for the monk in the depths of a forest in Henan Province. That temple was named Shaolin. Many other monks came to join the monk from India at his temple in the forest, and before long Shaolin Temple grew to considerable size. However, most of the activities the temple engaged in at this time were centered on the translation of Buddhist texts and had nothing to do with Kung Fu. As the monk from India had no knowledge of Kung Fu, it is reasonable to assume that he was not the person who initiated Shaolin Kung Fu. But in the year 527, for the purpose of spreading the Chan sect of Buddhism, another Indian monk named Bodhidharma came to Shaolin Temple, and there he sat in front of a wall in deep meditation for 9 years. Today, Bodhidharma is regarded as the founder of the Chinese Chan sect of Buddhism, and some historians go further, considering him the founder of Shaolin Kung Fu. Tradition has it that the famous Bodhidharma 18 hand moves of Shaolin Kung Fu were devised by the legendary monk himself. This tradition holds that sitting all day long in front of the wall immersed in deep meditation, one could easily become tired and fall asleep, but this was inadvisable, as the forest in which Shaolin Temple was located was not short of dangerous wild animals. Bodhidharma was aware that having self-defense skills in this environment was an absolute must, and so he came up with his famous 18 moves by studying the moves ancient people had used to keep fit. He then taught these moves to other monks, and later these moves became the earliest form of Shaolin boxing.